Stop what you are doing right now. I need your full attention. Not in a moment. Not after you finish what you started. Not when it feels convenient. This very second I am stepping into your awareness because what I have to say cannot wait until morning. The door that has been standing open for you is closing tonight. Not because I am taking it away from you in anger. Not because you have run out of chances. But because doors do not stay open forever. And this particular door, the one you have been walking past for months, maybe years, has a closing time. That time is approaching faster than you realize. You feel it, do not you? That tightness in your chest as you read these words. That sense of something urgent trying to break through the noise of your daily routine. You have felt it before. Many times, and each time, you told yourself you would pay attention to it later. You told yourself you would deal with it when life slowed down. When you had more energy, when you felt more ready, but later kept becoming later. And now here we are again. Only this time something is different. This time the urgency is not just in your mind, it is real. The season is shifting. The door is moving and I am speaking to you now because ignoring this moment will cost you more than you can afford to lose. I know you are tired. I know you have been carrying weight for so long that you barely remember what it feels like to be light. I know your heart has learned to protect itself by not hoping too much, by not feeling too deeply, by staying busy enough that the quiet questions cannot catch up with you. I understand all of it. I see every reason you have for being cautious. But my child, caution has kept you safe from disappointment while also keeping you from breakthrough. And breakthrough is standing on the other side of this door that is closing tonight. Listen carefully. I am not trying to scare you. Fear is not my language, but I am trying to wake you because you have been sleepwalking through moments that were meant to change everything. You have been so focused on surviving that you stopped noticing the invitations to actually live. This is one of those invitations. And unlike the others you missed, this one comes with a time limit. Not because I am impatient with you, but because seasons change, doors close, opportunities shift. That is simply how time works in the kingdom. There are moments when heaven reaches toward earth with particular intensity, when grace is louder, when breakthrough is closer, when the veil is thinner. You are in one of those moments right now, and if you walk away from this without responding, you will feel the absence of what could have been. Do not turn away from me now. I know that impulse. I know it well, you have used it before. Whenever something touches too close to the places you keep guarded, your instinct is to pull back, to distract yourself, to go numb. You do it so smoothly that you barely notice anymore. Someone says something that resonates too deeply, and you immediately think of something else you need to do. You feel a stirring in your spirit and you reach for your phone. You sense me drawing near and you suddenly remember all the reasons why you are not ready, not worthy, not capable of receiving what I want to give you. But those reasons are lies dressed up as wisdom. Yes, you have failed before. Yes, you have started and stopped more times than you can count. Yes, you are tired and uncertain and afraid of being disappointed again. I know all of that, and I am still here, still reaching, still calling, still holding this door open for you while there is time. Do not waste this moment talking yourself out of what your heart already knows is true. You were not brought to this message by accident. You did not stumble here randomly. This is divine interruption, and divine interruptions always come for a reason. The door that is closing tonight is not a punishment. It is a mercy, because some doors are only supposed to be open for a season. They are not meant to stay open forever. If they did, you would never feel the urgency to walk through them. You would always tell yourself there is time. Always tell yourself you will do it later. Always tell yourself you are not ready yet. But urgency is a gift when it comes from love. It is my way of saying this matters too much to let you drift past it one more time. This opportunity matters. This moment matters. You matter. I am speaking with intensity because you need to hear me through all the noise that usually drowns me out, through the distractions, through the fears, through the endless reasons you give yourself for waiting. I am not whispering right now. I am not being subtle. I am standing in front of you saying, look at me. Listen to me. This door is closing tonight, and what is on the other side of it is everything you have been praying for without quite knowing how to name it. You have been praying for peace, real peace. Not the kind that comes from avoiding hard things, but the kind that comes from finally facing them. You have been praying for purpose, for a reason to wake up that goes deeper than just getting through another day. You have been praying for freedom from the patterns that keep you stuck, the thoughts that keep you small, the fears that keep you hidden. You have been praying for breakthrough even when you were too tired to use that word. Every time you said, "I cannot keep living like this," that was a prayer. Every time you felt that ache for something more, that was a prayer. Every time you wondered if this is all there is, that was a prayer, and I have been answering. Not always in the ways you expected, not always in the timing you wanted, but I have been answering. This moment right now is part of that answer. The door I am holding open leads to everything you have been asking for, but you have to walk through it. You have to stop standing at the threshold wondering if you are ready. You have to stop analyzing whether you deserve it. You have to stop waiting for a sign when I am giving you one right now. My child, do you know what happens when you ignore a door that is closing? You do not just miss what is behind it, you also carry the weight of knowing you had a chance and did not take it. That weight is called regret, and regret is one of the heaviest things a human heart can carry. It is not loud, it is not dramatic. It is quiet and constant and exhausting. It shows up in moments when you are supposed to be happy but cannot quite get there. It shows up when you see someone else walking in the breakthrough you were offered. It shows up in the middle of the night when you cannot sleep and your mind replays all the moments you said not now. I do not want that for you. That is why I am speaking so clearly right now. That is why I am interrupting your day with this urgency. Not to make you feel guilty for past delays, but to stop you from adding another one to the list. You have delayed before. You have said not now before. You have let other doors close before, and you have felt the sting of it even if you never named it out loud. I am giving you a chance to choose differently this time, but I need you to understand something. This is not about performing perfectly. This is not about getting everything right. This is not about proving you are worthy of what I am offering. You could never earn this. That is why it is called grace. Grace is given, not earned. But grace still requires receiving, and receiving requires you to open your hands and let go of whatever you are clutching so tightly. Let go of your need to have it all figured out first. Let go of your demand for guarantees before you step forward. Let go of your insistence on feeling ready before you obey. Faith does not wait for certainty. Faith moves while the door is still open. Faith says, "I do not understand everything, but I trust you." Faith says, "I am afraid, but I am stepping forward anyway." Faith says yes before the details are clear. That is what I am asking from you tonight. Not perfection, not complete understanding. Just yes, just willingness, just a decision to walk through the door while it is still open instead of standing there until it closes. Time is running out faster than you think. I do not say that to panic you, I say it to wake you. You have been living as if you have unlimited time to respond to me, as if every invitation will be repeated forever, as if doors stay open indefinitely while you make up your mind. But that is not how this works. There are seasons for everything, seasons for planting, seasons for harvest, seasons for building, seasons for breakthrough. This is your season for breakthrough. But seasons do not last forever. They shift, they change, they close. And when they do, what was available in one season may not be available in the next. You have felt this, have you not? You have felt the seasons changing in your own life. You have looked back and realized that opportunities you once had are no longer there. Relationships you could have pursued, callings you could have answered, moments you could have seized, they are gone now. Not because I took them away as punishment, but because that was their season, and the season passed. I do not want you to look back on this moment with that same sense of loss. My child, I need you to see what you have been running from. Not to shame you, not to condemn you, but because you cannot walk through a door while you are running away from it. You have been running from vulnerability, running from the risk of hoping again, running from the possibility of being hurt again. You have been hurt before. I know that. I was there. I saw every moment of it. I felt every bit of pain you felt, and I do not blame you for protecting yourself afterward. Protection made sense at the time, but protection was only ever meant to be temporary. It was meant to give you time to heal so you could engage with life again. It was never meant to become your permanent posture. And yet somehow, somewhere along the way, protection became prison. The walls you built to keep pain out also kept me at a distance. The numbness you developed to avoid hurt also numbed you to joy. The skepticism you adopted to avoid disappointment also blocked you from receiving what I wanted to give you. You did not mean for that to happen. You were just trying to survive. I understand that. But my love, you are not supposed to just survive. You are supposed to thrive, and thriving requires vulnerability. It requires opening your heart even when opening it is scary. It requires hoping even when hope has disappointed you before. It requires trusting even when trust has been broken. I am not asking you to be reckless. I am asking you to be brave. And bravery does not mean you are not afraid. Bravery means you move forward, even though you are afraid. The door that is closing tonight leads to a life you have stopped letting yourself imagine. A life where you are not just managing, a life where you are not just coping, a life where you are not just getting by, a life that is full, a life that is awake, a life that is aligned with who I created you to be. You have forgotten what that kind of life feels like. Or maybe you never knew. Maybe you have been surviving for so long that you do not even remember what thriving looks like. Let me remind you, thriving looks like peace that does not depend on perfect circumstances. It looks like joy that runs deeper than temporary happiness. It looks like purpose that gives meaning to even the hard days. It looks like connection that penetrates the loneliness you have been carrying. It looks like freedom from the patterns that have kept you stuck for years. It looks like breakthrough in the exact areas where you have given up hope for change. That is what is on the other side of this door. But you have to walk through it, and you have to walk through it tonight. Not because the door will definitely be gone tomorrow, but because your heart might be. Hearts change when they are ignored too long. Conviction fades. Urgency dims. Sensitivity dulls. You do not wake up one day completely hardened. It happens slowly. One ignored prompting, one dismissed invitation, one more delay, one more excuse, and over time your heart stops responding the way it once did. The things that used to stir you no longer reach you. The truth that used to convict you no longer penetrates. The love that used to move you no longer affects you. I am speaking clearly right now because your heart is still soft enough to hear me. Your spirit is still sensitive enough to feel the weight of this moment. That sensitivity is precious. It is a gift. Do not waste it by telling yourself you will come back to this tomorrow. Tomorrow your heart may be harder. Tomorrow the urgency may feel less pressing. Tomorrow the door may be closed. Please support this work. If these words are reaching you, if they are stirring something inside you, help us continue bringing this message to those who need to hear it. Your support makes it possible for us to keep speaking truth to hearts that are hungry for it. Share this message. Comment below if you feel the Holy Spirit moving in this moment. Let others know they are not alone in what they are feeling. I know part of you wants to shut down right now. That is the old pattern. That is the protection mechanism. Whenever something gets too real, too close, too demanding, you shut down. You go numb, you tell yourself you will process this later when it feels less intense. But shutting down now would be the worst thing you could do, because I am not overwhelming you to harm you. I am pressing on you to wake you, to break through the numbness, to reach past the walls, to touch the part of you that is still alive underneath all the protection. That part of you is crying out right now. You may not hear it consciously. You may have trained yourself not to listen to it, but it is there. It has been there the whole time, waiting, hoping, longing for the day when you would finally stop running and turn toward me. That day is today. That moment is now. And that part of you, the real you underneath all the survival mechanisms, is begging you not to walk away again. Do not turn your back on me now. Do not tell yourself this is too much. Do not promise yourself you will come back to it later. Later is what got you here. Later is why you are tired. Later is why you are stuck. Later is why the door is closing. Because later became never so many times that now I am saying tonight. Tonight is what you have been saying later about for years. Tonight is when later runs out. Tonight is when the door that has been opened closes unless you walk through it. I am not trying to manipulate you. I am not using false urgency to pressure you. This is real. The door is really closing. The season is really shifting, and you will really feel the loss if you miss this. Not because I will be angry with you, not because I will stop loving you. I could never stop loving you, but because you will know you had a chance. You will know you felt the call. You will know you were offered breakthrough, and you chose comfort instead. Comfort is seductive. It promises safety. It promises ease. It promises relief from the tension you feel right now. But comfort cannot give you what you are truly hungry for. It cannot give you purpose. It cannot give you freedom. It cannot give you the life you were created for. Only I can give you those things. And I am offering them to you right now. But the offer comes with a door. And the door comes with a time limit. And the time limit is tonight. My child, listen to me, feel the weight of what I am saying. This is not like other moments. This is not like other messages you have heard. This is not like other invitations you have received. This one is different. You feel it, do not you, in the way your heart is pounding, in the way your mind is racing, in the way something deep inside you is saying, pay attention. That is not anxiety, that is recognition. That is your spirit identifying the significance of what is happening right now. You are standing at a threshold. On one side is everything familiar, everything safe, everything you have known. On the other side is everything you have been longing for, everything you have been praying for, everything I have been preparing for you. The threshold is narrow, the door is closing, and you have to choose, not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel ready, now, tonight. Before this day ends, I know what you are afraid of. You are afraid of being disappointed again. You are afraid of hoping and then having that hope crushed. You are afraid of stepping forward and falling. You are afraid of looking foolish. You are afraid of what change might cost you. You are afraid of who you might have to become. You are afraid of letting go of the life you know, even though it is killing you slowly. I see all of those fears, and I am telling you that staying safe is more dangerous than stepping forward. Staying safe keeps you stuck. Staying safe keeps you small. Staying safe keeps you from everything you were created for. You were not created to hide behind walls. You were not created to live in fear. You were not created to settle for surviving when thriving was always the plan. You were created for breakthrough, for freedom, for fullness, for life that is abundant and real and awake. But you cannot have that life while clinging to the one you have been living. Something has to be released. Something has to be laid down. Something has to be surrendered. Not because I want to take things from you, but because your hands are too full to receive what I want to give you. You are holding on to control. You are holding on to your right to understand everything first. You are holding on to your demand for guarantees. You are holding on to your timeline. You are holding on to your plan for how this should work. And all of that holding on is keeping your hands closed. But what I have for you requires open hands. Open your hands, my child. Stop clutching. Stop grasping. Stop trying to manage everything. Let go. Not into emptiness. Let go into my hands. I am not asking you to release everything into the void and hope for the best. I am asking you to release everything into my care and trust that I know what I am doing. I have been doing this a long time. I know how to lead people through doors they are afraid to enter. I know how to bring breakthrough to places that seem impossible. I know how to turn around stories that looked finished. I know what I am doing, but I need you to trust me enough to follow me through the door. The door is closing tonight. Not because I am being harsh, not because I am running out of patience, but because this is the nature of divine timing. There are appointed times. Kairos moments, windows when heaven and earth align in ways that make certain things possible, that are not always possible. You are in one of those windows right now. But windows do not stay open forever. They close, and when they do, you have to wait for the next one. And the next one may not come for a long time, maybe months, maybe years, maybe never in quite the same way. That is why I am saying tonight. That is why I am speaking with such intensity. That is why I am interrupting everything else to get your attention. because missing this window would cost you more than you can imagine right now. You cannot see what is on the other side of the door. I can. And what I see is so good, so much better than what you are settling for. So much fuller than the half-life you have been living. I see your breakthrough. I see your freedom. I see you finally becoming who you were always meant to be. And I want that for you so badly that I am willing to risk making you uncomfortable right now to wake you up to the opportunity in front of you. Discomfort is not always bad. Sometimes discomfort is the feeling of something dead coming back to life. Sometimes discomfort is the feeling of walls coming down. Sometimes discomfort is the feeling of your heart opening after being closed for so long. You feel uncomfortable right now not because something is wrong, but because something is right. Truth is close, change is possible, breakthrough is available, and all of that together creates a tension that feels uncomfortable if you are used to being numb. Do not choose numbness again. Do not choose safety again. Do not choose comfort again. Those things have kept you alive, but they have not given you life, and I did not create you just to be alive. I created you to live, really live, fully live, to wake up with purpose, to move through your days with clarity, to love without holding back, to hope without cynicism, to trust without constant doubt, to rest without anxiety, to give without resentment, to receive without guilt. That is what living looks like, and that is what is available to you on the other side of this door. But I cannot make you walk through it. I will not force you. Love never forces, love invites. Love offers. Love makes space. Love holds the door open as long as possible, but eventually, love also has to let the door close. Not because love runs out, but because respect means honoring your choice even when your choice is to walk away. I do not want you to walk away. Everything in me is calling you forward, but I will not drag you. I will not manipulate you. I will not corner you. I will speak clearly, urgently, passionately about what is at stake, and then I will trust you to decide. So decide, my child, not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel ready. Decide now. Decide tonight, before this day ends, before the door closes, before the moment passes. Decide that you are tired of settling. Decide that you are done with surviving. Decide that you want the life I created you for, even if you are scared. Decide that the risk of hope is better than the safety of numbness. Decide that you trust me more than you trust your fear. Decide that this is the moment everything changes. I am not asking you to have it all figured out. I am not asking you to see the whole path. I am not asking you to understand every detail. I am asking you for one thing: walk through the door. Say yes, take the step. While there is still time, while the door is still open, while your heart is still soft enough to respond. Say yes to me, yes to change, yes to breakthrough, yes to the life that is waiting for you. Just say yes. And if you do, if you step through this door tonight, everything starts to shift. Not all at once, not dramatically, but steadily, surely, really. The numbness starts to lift. The clarity starts to come. The peace starts to settle. The purpose starts to emerge. The breakthrough starts to manifest. Not because you earned it, not because you finally got everything right, but because you said yes. And yes is all I needed to start moving in your life, in ways you cannot even imagine right now. The door is closing tonight, my beloved, but it is not closed yet. There is still time, still space, still opportunity. I am still here, still holding it open, still calling you forward, still believing in you even when you do not believe in yourself, still seeing who you are becoming even when all you see is who you have been, still making a way even when you cannot see the path, still working everything together for your good even when it looks like chaos. Walk through the door tonight, before it closes, before the season shifts, before the moment passes, before you talk yourself out of it again. Walk through the door, and let me show you what I have been preparing on the other side. Let me show you the life you were always meant to live. Let me show you who you were always meant to be. Let me show you that trusting me was never the risk you thought it was. Let me show you that I am good, that I am faithful, that I am for you, that I have always been for you, even when you could not see it, even when you did not feel it, even when you doubted it. I have always been for you, and I am for you right now, in this moment. With this door, with this invitation, with this choice in front of you, I am for you. So walk forward, step through. Say yes, and let tonight be the night everything changes. Not because you finally became perfect, but because you finally became willing. And willingness is all I have ever needed from you. The door is closing, but you can still walk through it. You still have time, just barely, just enough. Do not waste it. Do not miss it. Do not let fear win one more time. Let faith win. Let hope win. Let me win. Let love win. Walk through the door, my child. Walk through before it closes. Walk through while you still can. I am waiting for you on the other side. Everything you have ever wanted is waiting for you on the other side. Your whole life is waiting for you on the other side. Do not make me close this door with you still standing on the wrong side of it. Do not make me watch you choose safety over life one more time. Walk through tonight. Now, before this day ends, before the door closes, before it is too late. Walk through, please. Walk through. Comment below if the Holy Spirit is speaking to you right now. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it tonight. Do not keep this to yourself. Someone in your life is standing at their own closing door, and they need to know they are not alone. Share this, comment. Let your yes be heard. Let tonight be the night everything changes for you, for them. For everyone who has been waiting for permission to finally walk through the door that has been open for too long. The door is closing tonight, but it is not closed yet. Walk through. Now, while you still can, this is your moment. This is your time. This is your door. Walk through it, and let me show you what I have been preparing for you all along.